Okay, welcome back. It's been a couple of days in real time. I spent the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 days digging out all of it. I'm trying to think now at this point exactly where I left off. I got the water pretty much drained. Then I got the monument out. There was water under the monument that I had to soak up, and then once that was done, I was able to get everything, and now that's all cleared out down to level 32. And I've been waiting for sunset so I can get rid of the rain. So that was exhausting and just indescribably boring. But now it's done. So what I want to do now is I've got the hoppers in place. I think. Ooh, that one's big. And of course, here's a sort of sampling of the iron guys I've been getting. Obviously there have been more, but they occasionally don't win, which is why there's iron on the ground. I don't want to hit an iron guy. That would cause problems. Hi. Shut up. Yeah, go after him. I don't care. Anyway. Oh, damn. Gotta go. It's gonna be difficult. Okay, so what I want to do, if I can get rid of these things without getting into a fight with the big iron guys. And then if I can get the big iron guys out of the damned way long enough to... Let me think. Yeah, I probably want to do this. I don't know if I have enough glass for what I'm attempting. Might as well get the corners too. Actually, I've got an axe that I can dig down, so it'll be fine. This thing has silk touch, so I'll be able to recover the glass if this doesn't work. I should have otherwise everything I'm going to need, which isn't actually all that much. What I want to do, and thinking about it now would be a pretty good time to start. Oh, nuts. I don't have the kind of room I might like to have. 8, 12... That works. 6. I don't know if 6 is enough. Probably it's not. No, I need 9. But it's a start, so we'll just do that. And the reason for this is just to get the water to stop at some point. So I guess give me this. And this. And that. And that. And ta-da. Okay. That should be all I need of this. Oh, I probably have to put these somewhere. Yeah, because there will be water above, up there-ish. And, then, that'll allow guardians to spawn. Meanwhile, starting at pretty much any time, we should start accumulating iron guys actually in here now that they have nowhere to go. So yeah, I just gotta build up whatever the hell it is. About 32 blocks, 32 meters. Which means I probably don't have enough glass to do this. I just kind of grabbed whatever I could. But that's alright. Again, I can dig my way down along a corner with the axe and go back for more supplies. As I get... Yeah, this may not be relevant yet. I don't know how close I'm going to get to the top. Cat, what the hell are you digging? empty fridge pack, and the cat seems to think it's a scratching post. Cut it out! As far as the, wayward golems, I'm not too concerned about them in the long term, because obviously I forgot that's a thing now. The slimes can kill them eventually, so once I stop introducing new golems outside of this little cage I'm building. Cut it out! God damn it. You're not helping. Yeah, what's out there is out there, and it'll just last however long they survive against the eternal onslaught of slimy things. Yep, that's that. I have no doubt the microphone is picking up the cat scratching at things. Stop it! Go to bed. You're a cat. You're supposed to sleep a lot. And apparently wake up hyper and tear apart boxes. Okay, well hey, we almost made it. So really I don't need that much. In fact, I almost wonder... Oh wait, that would be a terrible idea. I was thinking I could just use water to get up there and then, back down, but then I would have... Well... Now I'm curious. I don't know how stupid an idea this is offhand. Let me put it here. So I think, because this is in line with that. Yeah, so it should go in the middle. Up here, it won't. I don't think it'll cause any fish to happen. And it should all go into the system, which is kind of where it belongs. That might be okay. I don't know. Oh, I don't have a way back in there. Oh well. I'll come up with something. Look out. Look out. You're like the cats. No one does what I tell them. Stop. It. Damn it. Alright, this ought to be way more than enough glass. About that, how am I gonna... I don't know. Figure out an effective way to get back in there now. It's, I think... Oh, damn it. That's not full, is it? Alright, give me these. Oh no. I got that, it'll be fine. Just really need about 9 random blocks. And I have that handy, so it'll be fine. Any fish occurring? I don't know. Oh, oops. Might want to get away from the water for a sec. I forgot I would have to do this. Alright, Are there fish down there? Yeah, I think that's one. Oh, I don't care, we'll just find out later. Actually, now might be a really good time to put in what I'm thinking. I think... I'm not sure exactly how these things think in terms of spawning. I am not leaving myself a way out of this. I guess I could probably get down there and just smash through the glass with my... I'll put it here. I think works. Yeah, okay. That was intelligent. Alright, so that should be that. Which I guess is too high up to allow for spawning, which, thinking about it, is not a bad thing. Can I even jump up from... yeah, a little. Just that, though. Yeah, that's true. No, I don't want to be here. Oh, nighttime, that'll help. Okay, and then I just want to get these out of my way. And ready the axe. Well, I guess we're going to slowly go down. And then well, that might not be the best exit. Let me just get here. What the hell? That didn't sound like it worked right. If I've got this about right, I can't really see. Actually, I've got it lit up well enough down here. I'm probably not in any danger. Oh, and then I can't really be nearby. I need to be 32 meters away or they won't spawn, which is probably advantageous, and that didn't get me electrocuted. If I'm right, let me take a nap. If I'm... well, I don't know. Let me just get up here and turn around. Are there fish happening? I don't see much of it. I see a guy who's a little upset that he's stuck in there. Then again, I don't care what he thinks. And now... I don't know. Alright, good. So they don't... I was trying to remember if they necessarily needed a source block to spawn or just a waterfall like that, and apparently it's the latter. So now those two are going to kill each other. The slimes and the guys out here are all going to kill each other. Everyone's going to kill each other. It's a blowout. Yeah, I'm sticking to whatever the hell I just said. Well, I guess I'm probably safe to... well, safe is relative. To go down there and see what I can find out. I'm pretty sure that crate will open because that cube of glass is a transparent block and therefore it doesn't affect crates. I think I'm right about that. Pretty sure I am. Yeah, you're not very impressive. Oh, damn it. Ugh. Die, though. Okay, no, don't hit me. I don't care. Look, leave. By leaving. Well, okay. That's random stuff. These can just stay here as examples of stuff I'm catching. I guess I could pick up some iron while I'm down here. Which will eventually also occur in, I'll accumulate in here. Because sometimes the fish wins. Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of slime balls I wasn't really counting on, but that's cool. I was kind of getting a bunch of high while I was clearing all this out, but I had so many normal blocks that I ultimately got 64. I don't know how many slimes I killed or at least tricked into attacking these things. But it was a few. Yeah, I don't care about you. Actually, I should. Because my sword seems to be missing. What? Oh, how about that? That's better. Can I do this? I really need to build my axe back up. But I'm thinking for that I could probably just go and, you know, hit blazes a bunch, and that'll build it up nicely. This just needs, yeah, about 46, I think, if I read that right, yeah. At least this, brilliant. I'm going to replace all this stuff ultimately with the Prismarine elements, you know, well, like up there, or there, that configuration. Alright, oh, I'm cleverly preventing fish from happening. That's stupid. How many, just to make this worse, how many guys are in there right now? 2 or 3? 1? I may have hit a capacity. Well, so I'll get out of the way and, you know, let the slimes kill the external ones and let the fish spawn and kill the internal, and it'll all work out one way or another. And technically with that system, whether it's, I'm pretty sure whether it's the iron guys or the fish, or both, it doesn't even matter, they'll eventually reach a capacity now that we have crushing that they'll, well, crush each other. I mean, technically at this point it's needless to have lava blades or anything. I mean, just as long as you can spawn something reliably in one place that ends up in another place that doesn't prevent more from spawning, they'll ultimately just, you know, destroy each other. Oh, and I might well get squids in there. I can't promise because there's, like, obviously squids right here, but that's, you know, like 35 meters or so from the edge. It's possible. This could be a lot more exciting than it is. Are there 2 in there now? There's a fish. I don't know, just give it a minute, see what, I guess probably standing over here makes more sense. So then I can see. But yeah, this, I don't know, they can do what they want. This is really hard to differentiate, but, yeah, this is the frame, and then the cheaper stuff's in the middle, because, I'm actually thinking about it, 16, it's exactly the same number, it's irrelevant, it doesn't matter which is cheaper. The, you know, 16 wood, and then I guess, granting that those are going to be the sea lanterns, of which I have a few, in fact. Like 3.5 stacks, plus I can make more with what the fish give me. So that'll all work out in the end. Where'd my cat go? I guess I don't care much as long as it's being quiet. Or at least quiet enough that I can't hear it wherever it went. She, I guess, went. Yeah, Morty is female, figure that out. Yep. Starting to think about jump cutting. I don't know, I'm trying to decide if it's remotely interesting to watch the slimes trickle in and kill these things for us. I suppose it doesn't take a lot of imagination. I suppose the neat thing, the only thing that can really spawn down there is slimes. It's too lit up to allow for anything else. And once they, I think, I can't really tell from here how big those are. Once they get small enough, you can just hit them once with anything and they die. They should stop attacking the golems, which means the golems will stop attacking them, which means they'll just exist like that. And I can go down and kill them with whatever I want, which, you know, works nicely for mending, so it's a thought. Okay, fish fighting. Yeah, there's a couple of them in there, I think. I'm pretty sure the fish is going to die first. But now those guys are damaged, which means over time... I really wonder if that should have been bigger. It probably could be. I could probably expand it out. I don't know, does it matter? It doesn't have to be that rapid. I mean, it wouldn't hurt me to have it. Well, it might, because I might have to go in and do it, but... And, of course, that presents a danger, because there's things spawning that I don't want to play with, necessarily. Not sure how nighttime would affect the rates on this. Then again, I've got a bed, so it doesn't matter that much. Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump cut this, and we'll just come back, I don't know, when these guys are all gone, or when it's all full up with those guys. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, huh? Alright, see you in a sec. Alright, I think that's the last one. And that's the end of him. You know, which now means there's nothing to kill that slime except me. But, that's probably okay. I've been coming down now and then just to pick up all the iron. I really wish there were a simple way to capitalize on, you know. Well, there's not, because now there's nothing in here to... Stop it. Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore because there's no more golems to kill, or to have be killed, you know, that. Oh, there were like 30 of them down here. Where'd the one? I can see evaporated. Anyways, meanwhile I've got some guys crammed up in there and occasionally getting hit by fish. No fish haven't killed those guys yet. Although eventually they're going to kill each other just by mass. Wait, this has mending though. That's weird. Oh, you know, it's probably just a one-to-one thing. Actually, no, yeah, do that. Because this stands a chance of getting hurt too. These do not give you much stuff at all. Do better fishing. Anyway, they're all trapped. And... is that a fish? Oh wow, that's high enough up there it can happen. Maybe. Or I was just far enough back. Well, I can live with that. I noticed, you know, watching this, yeah, not only can they swim back up before, but the one got in there and one of these things hit it and flipped it up back into the water and it swam away. I don't think it'll evaporate. I think it'll just eventually stop fighting the current and fall down there anyway, but... so that's a thing. It's, you know, they can live longer than I expected. If there were just one on the ground with no water nearby, it would live forever until it despawned, I guess. But they don't ever suffocate. Or drown, or however fish die on land. And not much for fish. Personally... I just saw something. Where'd it go? Actually, what was I... yeah, give me those. Could probably do that. Could probably. Actually, yeah, I could set up a slime trampoline down there, but also I could just set up a, you know, a lift, an elevator. I suppose, at some point. Maybe. Something. Why do I have more than... oh, because I know why. Spillover. Alright, so this is a little slow for the moment. But it should be kind of working. It could be wider, that would help a lot. But, you know, it's doing its job. There's a fish, and it's sinking, and when it gets down there, it'll attack them, and they'll attack it back, or whatever it takes. One way or another, that thing's going to be dead here in a sec, so they're just going to destroy it. Oh, see there, it flipped up into the water. It could have swum away. Not easy to tell from up here whether the iron guys are dying, but it's guaranteed that eventually they will. And this is... When I've done these before, I've done them a couple of ways. One was I had the whole thing wider. It was like, oh, what was it? Like 12 by 12 or something. Which worked. It was harder to build. It took a lot more material, and it took time and signs and the whole thing. There was kind of a risk the whole time. And I once just made it. Well, it was about 12 by 12. It was actually like 12 by 12 by 12. I wasn't sure what kind of space these things needed. And this village was actually over there, incidentally. I'm too far away. I should take a nap. And what happened with that was the iron guys fell down, 10 meters into a kind of a stream that pushed them down to meet. It was messy. I didn't like it. In that case, I didn't bother taking out the monument. I just took out all the water. And therefore the only source of water was that cube right above the the top of the. I don't have a monument anymore to show you, but there was that kind of peak with the sea lanterns in the frame, and I just more or less built the fish factory into that. I replaced that with it, so that's how that worked. Not well. This is better than that, and the one I had before this that was wider was more productive, but I don't know if it was better. This is fine. Yeah, this is just really amenity. This is something I can kind of wander away from it. If I'm way over there, it probably doesn't do any good because the Guardians is if. Right now I'm, let's see, 25, 35, 45-ish meters away, depending how there's the diagonal aspect, but so I'm far enough away to let them spawn, but close enough that they don't just evaporate instantly. If I'm over there, they'll just keep spawning, but then poofing. It won't do me any good, so I gotta be within. Like, I might be able to get all the way over to that fence before I'm out of range. So there's not too far I can go. I gotta be somewhere nearby. Then again, I got a lot to do here. I've been, in the downtime just now, I've filled in some of this. Which actually means I could go down and start tearing down, at least up to, well, pretty much this boat. This column over the ladder, including the ladder if I'm willing to get rid of it. I could tear down the sand, throw the sand into the, glass maker here. I probably ought to put together some more, charcoal. If I'm going to play that game. By the way, is there any charcoal in this? Oh, well, how about that? Oh, now I started. I don't care. It'll work out. Can you burn flowers? Are they fuel? I don't know. Never tried it. There's a lot of things I've just never tried. I probably should. Probably because, every time I think I have it all figured out, they release a new version, and all of a sudden, new rules. I still haven't played with concrete, really. I'm not even sure exactly. What is that? It's sand and. Is it sand and clay? I guess that would stand to reason. I don't know. I don't have a lot of clay on me. That would be something to test out in, like, ocean block. Because everything there is just dirt, sand, and clay. Never run out of this stuff. Might do that sometime. And then dyes aren't that hard once you get the grass grown out to the, I think there's a flower, is there? A flower forest in ocean block? There might be. I don't know. Ocean block could stand to be updated a lot. I don't think anyone's seriously done anything to it in probably close to 5 years. I think the newest one I've seen was optimized for 1.4 maybe. Might be a newer one by now. I haven't looked much. Anyway, this, I might as well go see if any of the fish have ever won. Oh, I'm pretty much out of time. But avoid the big slimy thing that I have no defenses against, at least no allies. There's a fish. Hi, fish. Nope, no. Are you going to kill one of these guys or just die? Or swim away or you died? So, yeah. But, you know, with these... In fact, I'll go do this real quick. I'm about to have more food, I suppose. I did grab steaks while I was out. So I've got those to fall back on. These are that one fish I have left is the last of the fish I got for just, you know, hitting guardians with a sword while I was clearing out the damn monument for the last 1,000 years. Actually, I wonder where we are. 602. Oh, anyway. Yeah. See? So, that's cool, I think. That lets me... I could probably use some... I got one. Actually, I probably did. Yeah, why not? That leaves 11, which means I could also do that, or I could do this, and whatever. That's probably more better. And I have nowhere to put it. That's funny. Yeah, whatever. Throw in the... let's throw fish in here because I don't really care right now. Anyway. You go there, I guess. I have too much stuff that I don't even know what it is. Anyway, that is the Prismarine factory. Such as it is, it could be better, but I think it'll be fine. It, you know, again, it's just probably one of those things where I could just set up a place that's reasonably safe somewhere, a little hut, and within range that allows these things to keep spawning, and the iron guys to keep spawning for that matter, and then eventually it'll just become this huge cage match that gives me oodles of stuff, and I can just let it run all day in the background and do other stuff. There's probably other stuff. I don't know what it is anymore. I've been doing this too long. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I don't know what we're gonna do next time, but it won't be clearing out a damned monument. I am done with that, possibly forever. I really just don't like doing it. It takes days. Real days. It's bad. I hate it. Alright, well, I'll see you next time then. Bye.